Hello everybody, and welcome back to Real Estate Real Talk. Today we have Alberto Cruz from GoPro Home Inspections. Hello Alberto.
Hi Susan, thank you so much for having me.
Great, and of course I have Sarah Rivers with me.
Hey guys.
And today we're going to be talking about home inspections. I'm going to start it off with, I know that home inspections are necessary, and I'm big on it. That's one of the first things I do when we sell a home. But to me, my question to you, is it necessary to have all those arrows and checks? And I mean, it to me, it throws it off when we're talking to the buyer, because they think there's a lot of stuff wrong with the house.
So on the inspection report.
On the inspection report, tell me about that process.
All right, so definitely arrows and circles on an inspection report can be a little scary, but definitely everything that's on an inspection report is to benefit the buyer. So that way they can definitely know the issues of the house. So that way they could either negotiate repairs, costs, or at least know what the problem is, if it is a minor issue or a major issue.
Yeah, because I wanted to look at this kind of from a buyer's perspective.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's when I work with buyers and they get back the inspection report, it honestly scares them, right? Because it has words like reverse polarity in there, and they're going, ooh, what does that mean? I got to get a whole electrical company to come in here and rewire my house, right? And it's not even something so serious, but like, how would your suggestion, how do we educate our buyers on not being so scared when they see these words and whatnot?
I would definitely recommend that your buyers be present for the inspection. I think that's the ticket there. I definitely notice that there's a lot more questions after the inspection whenever the buyers aren't present.
Right.
Because when the buyers are present, I could tell them, all right, you have a reverse, neutral, hot outlet. And they will say, what is that? And I just tell them, well, they need to take the outlet out and reverse the two cables.
You know, because I'm going to ask you that myself. What is that?
Exactly. It's a $10 fix, and we can
Yes.
let them know during the inspection, but we don't put that on the inspection report.
Right.
It's a $10 fix because, one electrician could charge them $10, another one could charge them $100.
110 just to come out.
It all
Exactly.
depends. Exactly. So we just point at the issue and tell them to evaluate it by a licensed contractor.
So that's great. So that, because sometimes I have buyers that will say that they can't make the inspection, or you know how it is when we're calling inspectors and we're saying, can you come in the next couple days? Because you do only have that 15-day period.
Yes.
Usually.
So that's a lot less.
Sometimes it is less, especially in the market that we're in right now. That's another way to make your contract more appealing, is to make your inspection time less.
Yeah,
right?
I generally try to show up maybe at least 45 minutes or an hour into the inspection. And then I try to bring my buyers with me so they can still go up in the attic and look at the installation, because I don't want to do all that sort of thing. But at that point, the inspector, which would be you, has already had a chance to get there early. And they've already done most of the house. So then I can go to the inspector and say, tell me about this house. Is this a good house? So I can explain things to my buyer.
Definitely. And Susan, you're great with that, because I don't think there's been an inspection where you haven't been present.
Oh yeah,
And
I show up at every one.
and that's awesome, because at the end of the day, your best interest is my best interest, just like the buyer's best interest is my best interest. We all want to be protected make sure that our clients are getting a good house.
Absolutely.
I'm protecting your reputation as much as I'm protecting y'all's reputation as well, and myself.
Absolutely.
So that's a great idea. So it's good for us to have the buyers there, and that's from our buyer's perspective.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, and I guess I got one more question for you then, from the buyer's perspective. What is it, when they do come to the inspection, what is like some good questions, or what makes them a good buyer at an inspection, right? So I know nothing about a house, right? I'm buying it, that's all I know. Now how do I how do I come prepared as a buyer?
Oh, perfect. So on a typical inspection, right, my buyers will show up typically about half an hour after we have started. So if the inspection's at 10, they'll get there about 10:30.
Okay.
I'll give them some instructions. I'll let them know I'll be on the outside maybe another 10 minutes, and then I'll be on the inside. I'll give them a measuring tape and say, if you want to measure the rooms out, some furniture, see if things will fit, give me about an hour, hour and a half, and at the end of the inspection, I'll walk you through the exterior of the house. I'll walk you through each room. I tell you about the appliances, where your water heater is, your AC, how to maintain it. So being present at the inspection is definitely very valuable
key.
to the buyer.
Okay, all right. So we've talked today about the buyer's perspective. Now, if you want to know about the seller's perspective and the inspection, you're going to have to come next week and listen to us right here at Real Estate Real Talk. I'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.